Hello and welcome back to Japan. We're going to start today, I think, by having a little look at our military, because we're a little bit low on Bushi, so we're going to start by going in here and then recruiting Bushi. So let's get 3 Bushi for us here. And then we're going to need to figure out what we're doing next. So we have 3 men-at-arms currently, and they are stationed in Hoki and then 2 in our capital here. So the 2 in our capital are probably going to stay there, right? Because they are spearmen and skirmishers, and we already set up the buildings for them. So that then leaves us with the siege crossbows. Are we going to set up siege crossbows in here? As in, are we going to change the buildings for them? Or are we happy with where we're at? Would we prefer to maybe get more skirmishers or something and set them up here? We could potentially change the earthworks. What are our options? Let's just see what our options are here. So anything that actually makes your siege units better. Well, I don't know. Maybe it must be the damage stuff that's making them better. Yeah, so because they're getting a little bonus, right? Because if we do that, they're getting 0.02 due to moat. So oh, no, there you go. Station siege weapon effectiveness 10%. So actually, they're only getting the 10%, which is 0.02, which is almost nothing. So, we could potentially get a new men-at-arms unit and stick them here and have them get some actual bonuses. Okay. Unless we can find something that makes our siege weapons actually better, but I don't think there's anything in here. So what would we need? What would be good for our army? Let's have a look here. So our light footmen are countered by... Or no, they counter heavy infantry. Okay. And then spearmen counter light cav and heavy cav. Okay. Spearmen are countered by heavy infantry, which these guys are countering. So what counters skirmishers? Skirmishers are countered by archers. So we need whatever counters archers, which would be heavy or light cav. So we probably want some cavalry. Yeah. So we probably want to try and look for cavalry. So maybe the mounted samurai? Assuming they... Oh, but they don't counter archers. They only counter skirmisher... Never mind. No, that's right. Yeah, they don't counter archers. Because they're archer cavalry. Okay, so these aren't actually what I'd be looking for here then. I'd actually just be looking for straightforward light horsemen. Okay. So let's say we got some light horsemen here. If we were to do that, we could put them into this holding. Yeah. Do we have anything that's good for cavalry? Let's just see. So light cavalry? That would be good. Some stables? Yeah. Anything else? I mean, obviously, like, blacksmiths are generally good. Now, I think the stables are the only one that that are actually just like a singular building. That would be good. Because I think that keeping the trade port and the hospice makes sense. So, yeah. Let's maybe buy some stables here. Let's then buy... buy one of these just so that we have them there. And then I can station them onto this holding. Cool. So that's the plan. Now, I also want to upgrade our manor. Because previously we were saving the extra buildings in case we changed our aspirations. But we're probably going to stay in strength. So if we're going to stay in strength, we can ignore anything that says, you know, requires aspiration. So that could leave us with, say, the horse paddock. That could go well. That could fit in with what we're about to do. I'm not really worried about the elderly health boost. Small stables as well. Wonder what the difference is. So that one gives you things that can increase your cavalry. Oh, that's archer cavalry, I see, on that one. And horse paddock, I assume, is not archer cavalry. It's light cav. Okay, so we could buy that. Yeah, you know what? Let's buy a horse paddock then. Let's do that. And I think I also saw something there that reduced the cost, so we can... yeah, we won't buy the rest until we buy up that building. Yeah, that seems good. I clicked this, right? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm good to unpause now then. We could do a hunt as well, though, if we wanted to. If we just want to continue doing things. Yeah, might be an option. Oh yeah, while I'm just thinking about other things, there was somebody who suggested that the tutor is not necessarily going to convert people if we convert them to witchcraft. I think it should, because it says that they will be a guardian, right? Will act as guardian for children without one. But the question is, do they get all the same guardian events, and is witchcraft one of the events that they don't get? Not entirely sure, but you know, there's no harm in it either way, so we'll keep it going. It doesn't cost us anything, and like, even if people find out we're a witch, I mean, what is it? It's just shunned. Yeah, so it's not the end of the world, so... Right, because shunned is the middle one? Because there's accepted, shunned, and then... I thought there was the one that was worse than that. Maybe shunned is the worst one. Maybe I'm going crazy. Let me head over here. No, there we go. Criminal. There is a criminal one, so there you go. Right, that's fine. Right. Let's do the hunt, if it's cheap enough to do. I said it was going to be quite expensive, but... I don't know, let's see how much it actually is if I don't take those. Or if I lower these. We can go down to a 45 cost hunt. That's not bad. Old Slay Beast. I know that we're not going to have a great success chance, but we already have, like, some bonuses to it, so... Yeah. Let's do this. We start at 51. That's not the end of the world, so... Yeah, let's go. Okay, that'll start in 4 months. Until then, we just unpause. I've finished my horse paddock. Wonderful. Well, we can now upgrade that a little bit. So I can't upgrade this one, right? I'm missing 3 gold. Ah. Right, now I can upgrade that one. Okay, new Bushi arrived. I am going to need to actually recruit them. Pay money for them, but that's okay. So I'd go in here and I can see that I can recruit this guy. It cost me 20. Okay, so we'll wait for that. New martial perk. What do we want? Probably stuff in here. Domicile income, 10% is quite nice actually. Yeah, I mean household guard is also quite nice. Knight effectiveness is good as well. Let's grab this one because it gives accolade glory gain, and we're about to finish a hunt which will, I think, give glory to our, to our accolade. So that'll be good. Hey, we've gotten finished increased control. So this is now fully up to max control. Capital's at full control. This is at full control. OK is at 71. So I'm going to send you over there to increase control in that holding. Right. That's good. How is our converting culture going? It's going well. It's going to be finished in 18 months. Wonderful. This is 29 days till it begins. And we can continue waiting for our money to come in. We have a new grandson. Alright. Who has ended up being handsome. Ah, so this is our player heir's son. So this effectively could be our player heir. Matoyo. Okay. Right. What do I want? Let's go for the wolf then. Right. It's all fine. Wildflowers. We're not going to stop for wildflowers. We're simply going to increase our success chance. Cornering the wolf. Let's attempt to ambush it with a bow. Treacherous game. It is tried to sneak away from us. We can use our hunter trait to pretty much pass this. My counselor died of consumption. Let's go with this one. And are we going to kill the wolf? We want to do it so we can finish our slay beast intent, right? Yes. Hold, he's mine. Damn thing moved and I lost it. Oh no. Okay. That's not good. I need a new person to be my... Oh, Yuhitsu. That changed name. It used to be Beto. I'm guessing maybe it's changed because when we changed to Soryo. Anyway, you can now have that role. Right. And now the hunt is over. We didn't get the wolf. Wait, no, we did get the wolf, I guess? Oh. I didn't get the wolf, I guess. Okay. So I can keep the wolf fangs, which are a trinket, which is not... Well, it's okay. It's not very, very good. Hey, we're at level 1 on that. I think we might already have been at level 1 on that. Gain some more horse experience and some more bow experience. And got some prestige. Dangerous beast slain, so popular opinion here. And there you go. Son of Wolves got 60 glory off of that. Yes, I'll keep the wolf fangs. I'm not giving it to my sister, so that's fine. Now the next question is, what do we do with the wolf fangs? Are they actually good enough to use? So the prestige is nothing. The stress gain is nothing, so it's 5% knight effectiveness. I think it's better than the prize necklace. But like, none of what we have is really good. This thing, this plaque, I need to just destroy. This necklace I need to destroy. Guess we'll keep the marriage brooch for now. It feels wrong to get rid of it, you know, so soon after the marriage, but there we go. Got some extra money off of that. And the extra money I can now turn into more knights. Let's recruit some. Sure. There we go. That seems good. We'll need to marry off some people in our court as well, but we can do that in a second. Hey, we have a new witch. Wonderful. Whatever war these people are in is done. That's Kampaku versus... Oh, the other member of our... Wait, the other member of our pack, right? Of our block. Why did he not call us in? Wait, did they call us in and I just ignored it? Wait, am I in this? No, I'm in this on his side. Wait, my son joined? Wait, my son joined? This guy my other son joined. I didn't... Nobody called me in and I didn't join. Alright, well. There you have it. Local arbitration. Let's do it. Hampering corruption. We get extra holding taxes. Lovely. Okay. Hold a feast if we want to. How is the glory on this accolade looking, by the way? Must be getting close to level 2. It's nowhere near level 2. Alright, well, there you go. Right. It's fine. I guess I'm going to upgrade this now. Which one do I want? Probably the recruitment cost. That would make the most sense. Even if I replace it after... Well, let's actually work it out. So I'm only going to get to level 2. So I'm going to get 8% off. And it's going to cost me 100 for 8% off. It currently costs... Let's say it costs 100 for light cav. And I know it costs 90. But let's say it costs 100. We get 8 off of it. We're going to buy 4. So we're going to save like... Okay, so it's going to be like 32 gold. It's going to cost us 100 to save 32 gold. We need to buy a lot more light cav to make that worth our while. Like a significant amount more light cav. That's just not going to be worth it. I'd be much better going for one of the other ones. Either of the other ones, honestly. Probably riding school then. And then I just buy up this whenever I have money. That makes sense. Okay, bushy practice. The clanging of mail and clashing of swords rings in my ears as my bushi practice their arms. I study them intently, trying to ascertain each one's particular strengths and weaknesses. There'll be little rest for them, for as soon as the bell is rung to signal the end of the monk melee, the stable doors are opened. It's time to bring out the mounts. And say, today we're going field riding, or bring my armor. I haven't ridden in the Quintain ages. Let's go field riding. Or field hunting. A hilltop view. Soryo Yasuhito glances at the mud fields at the bottom of the hill. These could serve as the outline of an enemy army, he says, and for my bushi as they inspect their battle line, preparing them for a strategy at hand. So in say charge, chance we get aggressive attacker, which is good, or we can try and get the martial lifestyle perk. Give me aggressive attacker. Nice. The fury of beasts. I heft my axe and lead the riders in a mad dash down the hill. However, among all the seeming chaos of shifting armor, raised weapons and battle cries, there is a plan. As we smash into the imaginary army on the fields below, every soldier finds their place in our line, readying strikes, falling back, twisting reins and leaping back into the fray. We will rush over our enemies like a force of nature, and they will break like a tree before the tempest. Hey, aggressive attacker. That's good. I don't think we can pass that on right now, right? So if I go to my son, well, if I actually go to the son who is going to be our player heir, who's that one, I don't think we have any way of passing that to him. No, even if we have a way during education, we definitely don't have a way to pass it to him now. I don't think we have a way during education either. I think we're missing something that was required for that. Anyway, that's fine. We have it now, and there are events that can allow us to pass it on. And it's useful if we actually have to go to war. Do you have any payments I want here? Could grab some, but we might as well just leave them. That's fine. Right. Hey, new person arrived. Recruit. Nice. Okay. So that's the last one of these Bushi recruited, because it only gives you 3. Let's go for a little unmarried court filter. Let's do men first. Okay. Do I still have the filter for my dynasty on this one? No. Okay. My nephew needs to marry. He does have consumption, which is a little bit of a negative, but that's okay. Oh yeah, his grandfather was, was at one point the Kampaku. That's interesting. Anyway, let's go for marriage court filter. Then let's go inheritable traits. Down to 4. Alright. You're gonna marry Morocco. Wonderful. Send that one through. Yeah, that's fine. Next, court priest. You can marry. That's fine. I wasn't sure whether you could or not. Well, that was easy. Next. You. No valid characters. Okay. Extend the age. There we go. You're gonna marry her. Wonderful. And next. No valid characters. Remove the age filter. Sure, you can get a betrothal. I usually don't like them, but we'll do it this time. That's fine. I don't like them because it pops up and makes me have to approve them sometimes. And I'm like, anything that avoids pop-ups goes up in value in my book. Right. Now let's just... I didn't mean to put an X in there. Let's just make it go this way. Now the next question is, are we going to marry these guys off to get more people in our court? I guess so. I guess we could. Well, actually, yeah, let's stick to what we were doing before. Let's marry off ones that can actually have children. Yeah, let's marry off people who can have children. Right, so you... let's make sure the matrilineal one is ticked. Inheritable is ticked with matrilineal. Oh, you're going to marry this person who's Herculean. Wonderful. Next. Is you. My niece. Actually, my niece we can marry off. We're going to marry her off separately. We're going to marry her off for house relations. That's my daughter. Oh, they're all my family. Never mind then. Okay, we're going to marry all of them off for different reasons. Wait, is that person still in my block, by the way? They are. Should that not be reducing it due to them not being Soryo anymore? No, they're still Soryo. I don't know what that war was for then. Maybe it was for something different? Anyway, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. That's okay. Right. Which case, let's see if there's anybody in your house who we can marry these people to. Arrange marriage. Clear. Do I still have any filters on here? I do. Just reset to defaults. There we go. I'd like to marry my niece off to... Well, how old is she? Yeah, sure, I'll marry them. That's fine. It's only my niece, it doesn't matter. Right, maybe I could marry into the Tenno family. That might be something that would be worth doing. Right, let's do arranged marriage, clear. It's also interesting I can declare war on him, but we'll worry about that in a second. Let's go with my... daughter? I said my daughter was unmarried. Didn't it? Or is she betrothed? She's betrothed. Okay, you're the one I just married off. 25-year-old niece. Okay. That's who we need to get married. Arranged marriage. Clear. Also, you're not married then? No. Oh, but I just set off... I just did a whole bunch of marriages, so it could be that you're Yeah, it could be that they're fine. Then these ones, it could be like seconds. You're not in my court. Do you want to be in my court? No, you're the... Oh, wait a second. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Okay, I see. That's my son's son, and you're in his court now. Okay, that's fine. Anyway. Where's my 25-year-old niece? Who I've now lost. There we go. Although she is also my seneschal, but that's okay. I'm going to marry you to Minamitsu. No, I'm not. Okay. Because you don't want to. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that's fine then. Could marry you into the regent's family, I guess. My 25-year-old niece could marry my brother-in-law. That would be acceptable, although he's already married, but that's fine. Would not accept. Reluctant to marry other cultures, not administrative. Too many existing alliances. Okay. New thing then. We're going to go to her and do it via this method then. That says that you could marry... Wait, is that not... It's not maybe not the one I was looking at, but somebody very close to the one I was looking at. Okay, well... Are we happy with that? Yeah. We're going to need to put in a new seneschal, but that'll be okay. We'll wait for all the marriages to go through first, though. Okay. Let's do a quick unmarried at court check. So you are unmarried still. Okay, we'll wait a second or two. Yep, okay, obviously didn't set up a marriage for him. Let's do this. Or was he the one who there was nobody eligible? I don't think so. No inheritable. Well, let's go 15. Inheritable. All. Oh, okay, back to the original one then. You're gonna marry. Probably not the person who's got multiple illnesses. You're gonna marry that person. There we go. Right. That's fine. Okay, so now I can go back into here. And I can look for a new seneschal, of which I have nobody who's any good at anything. Could make it my niece, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. You can do that job. Right. Any of these other ones got anyone I can put in them? Court Gardener, I could put somebody in. It gives me development growth in the capital, but 0.2 is okay, I suppose. Let's put in the younger of the two Bushi. Do I want this one? Extra 0.05. For how much? That's fairly expensive. Yeah, we won't do that. Don't need that one. Don't need that. Court Brewmaster. Reduce the feast cost. Guess it would pay for itself over time. That can be this person. Court Jester I don't need. I don't have a lot of stress. Right. I think that's fine. Right. Okay. Do you want to hold a feast? We could hold a feast, I suppose. It'll probably be quite cheap, right? Just hold one in our capital. Without that. Without that. Still costs 45 minimum. Okay, well. Let's unpause. Let's let some money come in. Although, wait, do I have the other upgrade of that? No, I need 57, but I should buy that first. Okay. Ooh! They've taken over Korea as well. Okay. They must be really close. Let me have a look. There's a way of seeing it, right? I go to situations, other situations. This, they have 51. Is it 60 you need? I think it's 60 you need to get out of chaotic. So that means they need like one more holding, as in one more, or not one more holding, one more realm of the other realms. If they integrated, say, Yui, they would easily get it. Okay, cool. Demonstration of leadership. My friend Toshu Takakiyo has been hovering around my council meetings lately. Knowing his interest in matters of leadership, I cannot help but feel the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There is something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. Let's do this. Let's just make him like us. That's okay. Oh, I have enough now to buy that. Wonderful. Cool. Right. My daughter has been born. Okay. Cool. Also, in here, how much does it cost for the next upgrade? 200? Oh, okay. Well, we'll probably pay it at some point. Might hold the feast first, though. Oh, I've been invited to something. A hunt. Oh, and my counselor died. Yoshiko died. Okay. We need a new person to be my spy master. Or my, Metsuki. Yeah, it could be my son. That's fine. I mean, he is ill, but that's fine. He's had that consumption a while. Let's do the mystical communion, and let's go on this hunt. Yeah. Seems fine. Well, I don't need mercenary guards. I'll just go. Yep. Nice. And we're now on our way. Falconry practice. I gaze out on the horizon before me, the dawn sun ushering in a day full of promise. My master of the hunt, Yali, sidles up with my raptor in hand and a twinkle in his eyes. I know we've a hunt to get to, but what a clear morning. With hunger in your bird's belly and a dew chilling on the ground, the prey will be ripe for the taking. My hunter's claws would be all the better honed for the sport to come. So I practice falconry for 25 years to get more trait experience. I guess that's the type of hunt we're going on. Let's do it, yeah. Mystical communion rumors. We can choose to take the rumors or we can have openness. I don't know. Let's make enemy hostile schemes faster. I don't really think there are any, so that's fine. Okay. Martial contest. Am I going to do a martial contest against this person? Nope, because I probably wouldn't win. We've arrived. Cool. Hey, 52% chance. That's not bad. Okay. Nothing we need to do there. Back to the hunt. We have cornered the hare. We're going to do the perilous way of dealing with it. Although I don't know there was that perilous a way of going after a hare, but anyway. Kokushi Hirokoto took aim and shot the hare. Wonderful. We have now killed it. Great. And it was Venator, weirdly. Which is odd given the event we got. But, hey, we got a bunch of experience for it. We're almost at level 2. That'll be nice. Right. And now we get to come back. Hey, promote culture is finished at last. These two people became friends. We say great. But why is promoting culture so good? Well, promoting culture... Oh, this also gains some hostile scheme phase increase. It's so good because that should now mean, yes, we are converting faith is now down to 3 years. And the reason that is because of... it might be in the faith. Oh, communal identity. There you go. Conversion speed in counties of my culture is 50% faster, and if it's in a different culture, it's 50% slower. So, yes. It was definitely good if I want to convert the faith to do that first. So, wonderful. And it also means it will, in theory, get any bonuses that our culture ends up getting, although I don't think there are any bonuses for it to get right now, but it would get those bonuses, which is nice. Actually, that's not true. They'll get the bureaucratic bonuses immediately, so it'll get the development growth, which is nice. Yeah, I can see Awame is starting to be pushed up a little bit by the neighbor's bonus, plus that extra 15%, so... yeah, it's not too bad. Right. Feast. We have enough. I think we should hold our feast, because we can hold a very, very, very cheap feast. So let's do that. Let's do this, followed by this. Make it very, very cheap. Goal is just to have a feast, so let's do it. Right. Let's go. Okay. 4 months till it begins. The Kampaku is coming here, which is, yeah, probably not good given how bad the feast is, but anyway. They're a friend, it'll be fine. Right. Banquet is about to begin. Okay, so we'll get the welcome friends. This is another granddaughter that we have. Fantastic. Mutual spirits. This one, we met somebody at the feast and we're closer to gaining a friendship. Hey, some people became friends and we're getting more house relations. Disaster strikes. We're out of wine. Luckily, because I am a famous reveler, I already have some backup supplies of wine. In my house. I did everything I could ensuring Tenno, Tomoyoshi and Kampaku Tokunaga would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, and now they have nearly come to blows in the middle of my feast. One of my guards is close to the brawl and looks to me for the order to intervene. The ruling regent and the emperor are about to get into a fist fight? Oh. I'm going to say halt, we'll talk about this later, which seems a little bit presumptuous of me, but there you go. Words of war. What right does Toshu Tanisuge think he has to claim that my ideas of warfare are misguided? Claiming my ideas would break down the moment combat is met. What does he know, really? He doesn't have any land, so I can't declare war on him. I'd love the chance to settle this on the battlefield. Okay. Well, we get some bonuses. That's nice. Okay. And the celebration is ended, so we get some more experience in Famous Reveler. We get Great Banquet, which gives us more development growth. Son of Wolves gets 5 glory. Yeah. It's relatively good, I would say. Okay. Carrying on. I acquired some milk teeth. My counselor, my nephew Morinari died and I got some milk teeth from it. Oh, lovely. Give me the 10 gold for those. Don't know who's paying for it, but give me the 10 gold. My marshal is going to be... Well, it could be my player heir for now. That's acceptable. I cannot increase control over here because it's already full. Okay, well in which case you're going to switch to trained commanders. Nice. Okay. That's all fine. We have a little bit of money to spend, but there's nothing to spend it on here. I guess I could hold another hunt. Sure. Let's hold one in Hino. Right. We'll go down to the lowest cost that we can have one. Goal is to slay the beast. Let's go. Right. So now we wait for everybody to arrive for the hunt, and we got a martial lifestyle perk. Now, do we want never back down? Past leader trait experience doesn't really matter. I think we go for domicile income here. Get a little bit more money. Alliance is formed with Koromori as he is now a ruler. Ah, so he's of the Sugawara dynasty. Or of house, I guess actually would be a better way to put it as well. Right? Yeah. Okay. And it was just a normal marriage, so that's fine. Nothing that we can do with that apart from the fact we have an alliance, which is nice in of itself. Okay. We have now increased development growth over here because we held an event here, and we gained no stone unturned to increase control if we needed it, which we don't. Our goal is to go and get a stag. We're not going to pick up the wildflowers. We're instead going to increase our success chance. It's already at 80%. Okay. Now we're finally alone. There's something I have to tell you about Lady Nobuko. Ooh, you have a secret about my wife. Ooh, tell me. What was the secret about my wife? I learned Nobuko's secret. Okay. What's the secret? Nobuko. My wife is Toshu Motomichi's lover. Oh. Oh, really now? Oh, well. Yeah, well, I mean, we could murder him. Yeah, I think murdering him seems like a fair way to deal with that problem. Right, let's see here. Let's get you in here. Let's get my son in here. We're starting at -3, but that's okay. We'll get my liege in here as well. When your liege hates you so much they're willing to join a plot to kill you. Let's see, what else do I want here? I want you to switch to helping. Gets us to 13% to start with, and it goes up by 9.9 per thing. Okay, good. Right. We're going to go by stealth or corner their prey? Let's go by stealth. No idea. Okay, so this is the same thing where we're chasing after the thing. I'll let my son do it this time. And I'm going to shoot it. I got it. I got the Slay Beast in 10. Nice. Gain some bow experience and slightly increase my hunter trait experience. We've already arrived back home before the thing is even finished. And we gained some more Venator experience, and we're now maxed. So there's no reason to do any Venator hunts anymore. We'd want to do Falconry hunts now. But yeah, some more learning prowess and a health boost. Okay. And we gain more horse experience, so we're almost at level 2 there, which would get us even more prestige. And we got a little bit of bow experience as well. My son got more glory. Do I want the stag antlers? Yes. But not because I want the stag antlers. Because I would like to destroy the stag antlers for 80 gold. Yep. Which, you know, means the hunt paid for itself. Which is definitely good. We're almost there, by the way, on the stables. We just need another, yeah, another couple months worth of money. Ooh, get another 2 advantage in poisonous herbs. Wow, okay. So that's good. So that now means that we're at 58%. We're actually already ready to fire. Okay. We're pretty good at murdering people, apparently. I have a son called Kintoshi. Cool. Okay. I guess I will fire the event. Sure, let's do it. We have killed him, and no one suspects me. Wonderful. Well, that's good. So now, that secret that we have has now disappeared, presumably. Or is about to disappear, presumably. Invite me to a feast. Do I want to go? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. I'll pay for the mountaineers. There we go. Let's go. Right. Nice. So how is the how's that secret looking? I was kind of assuming it would disappear after a little bit, but maybe not. Well, I guess the secret still exists for her, but like not his side of it because he's dead. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. The secret's now gone. That's good. Right. We've now arrived at the feast. Our goal, I think we're okay here. Yeah. -1 guests remaining. Did somebody die or something? Wait, no, that would imply that there was no -1 implies that there's an extra guest. Was somebody born at the feast? Troubled fellow vassal. My fellow vassal has been trapped in a corner with people he doesn't want to talk to. I can get a weak hook on him. I can trade that for money, right? I have that. Yep. Okay. I think I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm now going to turn that hook into money. There we go. Nice. Oh, I definitely have enough to upgrade Hoki now. Fantastic. So now we can get horse pen upgraded here. In awe. This person's in awe at how learned we are, and we got some prestige for it. Pleasing atmosphere is the generic feast event. We'll just take the prestige off of that, because I have no stress. The witness. I stumble outside in search of a place to relieve myself. I hear shouting around the corner. As I turn, I see my fellow vassal, Lady Akiko, sneer as she sinks her blade into the face of the cowering Kokushi Sadamoto. Whatever sound I made must have been enough, for Akiko turns towards me, surprise on her face. Okay. Also, I was told I'm saying this wrong. I was saying Funya. Apparently, it's like Fuji, so instead of a Fu, it's a Fu. So it should be, I'm assuming, Fuenya. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to let everyone know that you're a murderer. I mean, who would murder someone? That's atrocious. Closer to getting a friendship with this person. And they held a... Wow. This guy is toasting the guest of honor, the Tenno. Okay. I'm going to say, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And now it is time to go. We lost some stress because I'm a famous reveler, and I gained some experience in famous reveler. And now we get to go home. Life or death. We are making good time in our efforts to reach Suzumo, and the thick woods of Hako are no match for our local guide's wits. When the trees fan out, I spot a second group of travellers traversing ahead. They seem to be surveying the area, taking notes and discussing the scenery, but something is not right. Scouring the tree line, I also detect a bunch of suspiciously cloaked figures, seemingly waiting for the travelling group to come closer. Seems like an ambush, and I hesitate. Is it my responsibility to safeguard other travellers? I'm gonna act. I'm gonna help them. How to save a life. Yeah, my entourage and I head first into the would-be assassins, blindsiding them completely. How incompetent do you have to be not to have a clear view of your rear? We easily slice through the few that resist, and the rest run off into the wilds. I look up to see Kokushi Yoshinao staring at me, eyes wide, mouth slightly agape. As he snaps out of it, his facial features adjust, but he still seems surprised and grateful for my intervention. He beckons me to come over. I get chivalry steeds, which is nice, a general opinion boost, and a martial increase. Nice. Okay. That's good. And we're making our way back. Ooh, what was this? Alliance expired since they are no longer married or betrothed. What happened? Why are you no longer betrothed? I guess you got divorced? Yeah, she could come back to my court, I suppose. I'll invite my half-sister back. That's fine. Okay. Caught outside, we'll use the opportunity to rest. And we have now arrived home. Wonderful. So we get some horse experience, which puts us up to level 2 horse, which means we're getting more monthly prestige. That's all good. Right. Wonderful. Yeah, it said I was 1 under my Bushi limit, but I'm assuming that's because my martial went up, which increased the number of knights that we had, which then meant that it needed us to have 1 more Bushi. Wonderful. Okay. We have a little bit of money. We could start upgrading our men-at-arms. The other thing that we would probably be more optimal... Oh, wait a second. Hey! Oh, is that China? Yes. Hegemony of Yong has now appeared. Cool. But the other thing that we could do, I think, is save up money, and then right before we're thinking about attacking somebody, then buy up all of our men-at-arms, so we're not paying for them the whole time. That would probably be slightly more sensible. Obviously, you have to let them reinforce a little bit, but it would save us paying like an extra 5 gold when we don't need to. So, cool. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.